Let's make a baby shower box card. Hi, and welcome back to my craft room. My name is Kelsey. I also go by Dinosaur Mama, and today we are making my box card for a baby shower. So this is one of the first box card SVG files that I've ever made. It is free on my blog, and you can grab the link down below to download this today. If you're ready, let's jump over into Cricut Design Space and start crafting. So when you upload your SVG file, you'll see everything is over on the side, all the layers, and you can ungroup to start. And there's going to be two in here that will need to have score lines. If you don't have the scoring stylus, you can just delete these and manually score, or you can go up to your operation and change to score, but make sure that you go back to the whole group right here and attach. You'll do that for both of them, change it from a basic cut to a score and attach. The only other thing I suggest is going over to Color Sync and changing any colors that you need to. In terms of the basket, I do suggest doing like a little bit of an off-white behind the regular white, but then everything else, if you want to move things around, you can move them up and down so that, you know, you're saving paper if you want to. You know, some of the yellows are really similar, but I leave colors up to you, of course. You know, it's your preference. You could change any of the onesies or whatever you want to do there. So once you have everything ready here, you can go ahead and hit make. And you'll see here, these are all your colors. I did everything out of medium cardstock. I used a textured cardstock, but you can use whatever you prefer. So let's get started on assembly. So I have this sped up because a lot of this first part is just going to be assembling the individual pieces. So take your time when putting things on. So you're going to build the basket, you're going to build all the onesies. And I tried to keep this as minimal as I could in terms of pieces. And I'm always welcome to feedback on that, but I really do think all the little details add up and make it a really nice card. So here I'm assembling the laundry basket on the front panel, which is the green with the grass. And then the next panel is going to be the clothesline. So you're going to take your clothesline and you're going to layer the brown with the wood panels, I guess you would call them, on top of the white, which is going to be where the clothes are hanging. So make sure this is on properly. These are pretty even, so it should flip-flop either way. Just make sure that it's on and there's no real white showing on top of the brown posts. And then you'll just start building your socks, your bib, and your two onesies. And like I said, these just have a lot of individual pieces. I did try to use some really low grip transfer tape to put the white pieces on, but then I just manually put everything on. So I'm just building everything here, and so I will kind of skip around while I'm building. The best suggestion that I have when you're building something like this is to just refer back to Cricut Design Space to look at the SVG file for your placement. And if you're looking for more cards like this, or, you know, box cards, pop-up cards, I really enjoyed making this file. It's one of my favorites to date. And so give me some more themes to work on down in the comments so that I can make more cards like this. Even if it's like baby shower themed, they're so fun. And I feel like I kind of got it down with this one, so I understand how to build them now. So please, I'm always looking for some more inspo. So here for the back, you can put the clouds wherever you want. There's only one that needs to go up on that little corner piece and fit into that part. I totally forgot and I started to put the sun down, but you need to put the clouds down first before you put the sun down, just in case you cover them up. But you can place them wherever you want in the background, and then you'll glue your sun down. And there are two pieces for that, the outside and then the middle circle. So you'll place that down. And then once you have all of the pieces glued on, so you have your clothesline built, you have your laundry basket built, and your background, we can start assembling. So the first thing we're doing is just folding on those score lines that we had. And so I'm folding on the green first. This is your front panel. This is what's going to be attached to the back as well. And so I'm folding, and they should be equal. So make sure you have that as well. And then what we're going to do is fold on our brown piece. And this is going to go towards the back of the side piece we just made on the green. So I hope that makes sense. But you're going to glue this on towards the back, not towards the front. You don't want them kind of like leaning on each other. You want the space in between to give it that 3D look. So I'm putting the edge of the brown into the crease, the back crease of the green, so that it has a little bit of space in between those two panels. And so you'll just glue those on. You can also use a tape gun. You'll see my other side popped off. but I am gluing them on, and then I'm allowing it to dry. My glue is quick drying glue, but for this, for some reason, it wasn't quick enough. So again, you can use a tape gun for this or glue. Just make sure that you're gluing it back and leaving some space in between the front panel and that middle panel. And now I am going to attach it to my back just by gluing it onto that back piece right there. If you wanted to, you could double cut the blue in the back and cover it up if it bothers you. There is a white piece that I added that I didn't add on to my card here. That's for the back if you want to add on a handwritten note or have your Cricut write it on. I just didn't add mine on to the back. So you're just going to glue these on and glue them down. And then once you have this glued down and dried, your box card is complete. Thank you for joining me as we made our baby shower box card. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for new crafty videos, and share this with one of your friends who has a baby shower coming up. I will see you soon in my craft room, and stay crafty.